Good morning, everybody. I'm getting ready to put me some coffee on. Maui coffee, that is. How you folks doing today? This is going to be a country breakfast, y'all. Whoops. Gotta put the coffee in there, don't I? Y'all, I know you know me, and you're always looking for some blooper that I do in my videos because I let you see everything. Can't make coffee without coffee, can you? I could just hear you. Some of you were looking at me. You didn't put coffee in there. You didn't put coffee in there. Well, I caught myself, y'all. Now there's coffee in there. First of all, I'm going to put on, as soon as I get a lid, I think this lid will work on here. Yeah, it works fine. I'm just going to make me a good old country breakfast this morning. I'm a little hungry, and I'm not going to cook anything till later on this evening. May not even cook then, I don't know. But I got 2 little white potatoes here. I'm going to go ahead and peel those. I hope y'all are doing some fun stuff this weekend. I haven't planned on anything. Might go out to town later to see what's going on. I don't know. And I got 2 little potatoes because, you know, when you peel them, you lose some of your potato there, so. Get me a little bit of oil in my pan. And I'm just going to cut these up for home fries. This is the way I usually cut them for home fries. And I got me some sausage and bacon. In fact, I could switch burners, I guess. Need my knife to cut my sausage here. I like to flatten my sausage out just a tiny bit because I don't like it too thick. I'm going to go ahead and put my sausage and bacon back in the refrigerator so it don't get hot. Put these potatoes away. This is one of my favorite breakfasts. Oh, you can't see? Yeah, you can. You can see both hands. But this is the holiday weekend. I didn't really want to cook a whole lot, but I may cook later this evening, or I may cook something tomorrow on the holiday, on Sunday. I haven't decided yet. And I probably should have used the induction cooktop to do this, because everybody wanted to see how you use the burner. And I didn't even think of that this morning. Oh, my coffee's done. I'm going to fix me a cup of coffee, y'all. Yep, I use artificial sweetener and creamer because I'm allergic to most of the milk, so. And the creamer is actually a non-dairy product, believe it or not. Cup of coffee, y'all. Oh, that's good. I finally got my yard mowed yesterday, but there's a little patch of it out here under the trees that I need to cut, but I'm going to use my little weed eater for that. I'm not going to use the mower. It's too hard to get the mower in through there and do what you need to do, so I'm just going to charge up the battery on the little weed eater and use the weed eater to get it done. But I don't know when I'll do it. I may not do that today. I don't know. I'm still wiped out from yesterday mowing. And I don't have that nice a yard. I mean, I don't have that much grass. I've got a lot of wiregrass and weeds basically, but when it's mowed it looks pretty decent. But it's a pretty good sized yard. And I used to pay people to mow many years ago, but they got to where they didn't want to mow my yard because it was so dusty, you know. Like I said, it's not manicured with really good grass or anything like that. So there is bald spots where you kick up dust. And in fact, the last one told me, he said, "Lady, you could mow this yourself." So after that, I finally just mowed it myself. They didn't want to mow it even to make their money. They wanted a nice, luxurious yard with no dust to mow to make their money mowing. So I said, oh well, if you're that choosy. I guess if I had enough dirt hauled in, I could grow grass, but the rocks and boulders were never dug out of these lots. like they're doing the rest of these lots to put these new homes in. They have to dig them up to put these new homes in because they have to get all the rocks and boulders out from under where they're going to put the concrete foundations for the house. And since mine is not a foundation of concrete, they never had to dig up the rock. So that little thing was omitted from being done. Turn that down just a little bit. There's actually a lot of grease that come out of that sausage and that bacon. And I'm going to go ahead and pour this grease off in here because it's scalding hot and I don't want to put it in the trash can right now. Get this out of the way. I'll deal with the grease later. Right now I want to clean my pan because I want to fix me some toast. And you know, this would have been a perfect meal to fix on that grill. I'd had one pot or one pan to use and I'd have been done. Oh, me. Don't let my pan get too hot, y'all. Go ahead and turn it down just a tiny bit. And I'm going to make me some Texas toast. Just a little bit so it doesn't burn or it doesn't stick. Looking to see if I had any of my pepper jelly open. I don't think I do. Let's see what kind of jelly I can find. Pepper jam will work. Some of the pepper jam that I put up last season. That with some butter is going to be real good on my Texas toast this morning. Go ahead and salt this. Put some pepper on it. Put that back over there. I'm going to go ahead and cut my bread. And I'm going to proceed to put me some butter. And some pepper jam. And again, this is not really that hot. It's just like a spiced up jelly. It has the jalapeno taste, but it's not really hot. And I don't know why it doesn't turn out hot. It just doesn't. But it's really good. Let's see, I need to resituate some of this or I'm not going to have room enough to put it in here. There. Now I've got to cook my egg. Oh, that coffee hits the spot this morning. Turn that down just a tiny bit. I like to cook my eggs a little slow. And I really didn't sprinkle that much salt. It comes out really slow. And I like the inside a little runny when I have my potatoes and toast, because I like to kind of dip my toast in the yolk of the egg. I don't want it too runny, but just a little. I like the white of it cooked, but the yolk can be a little runny. Turn that burner off. And there you go, y'all. There's my, I call hungry man's breakfast. Let's get this out of the way. My hungry man's breakfast. And my coffee. Can't forget my coffee. Oh, don't that look good? And see, when I cut my egg, it kind of just the red part or the yellow part is runny. All of the white is cooked. If I fry my eggs, that's the way I like them. Now, if I put them on a sandwich, I don't want them runny like that. But there you go. There's my hungry man's breakfast this morning. I'm going to enjoy this. So y'all fix you a hungry man's breakfast this weekend. I think you'll enjoy. We'll see y'all on the next one. Love y'all. Bye now.